Welcome, everyone. Hello. Yes, you see that out the window. That's actually a giraffe. That's a giraffe. I am Monster to Mermaid. This is Minecraft with the Minecolonies mod, but I am in the nearest village, one of the villages that we trade with, and I haven't seen any villagers in ages. And there is a villager right there who's coming up to say good morning. You can see their golem, and that's my boat down there. I was actually taking the river runners trip and just looking at the trip that the river runners would do down this portion of the river. Gosh, that looked like a crocodile. It is a crocodile. I was like, oh no, it's bass. Didn't that look like a crocodile? It did. We don't have those kind, I don't think. I don't think we had those kinds of animals, but I don't know now. Now that I think about it, I am not entirely sure. Anyway, I'm going to head back, and what I was doing was checking to see how this river road, the Narrows, this is the Narrows, and I was trying to see if it was really possible for a river runner to get down this river in any kind of way, and it does seem possible. I'm not good with boats, as you can see. Hello. I'm really not good with boats. I have never been good with boats. I always turn with both hands instead of just having that one straight away and just using the paddles like real. So something tells me I might be going the wrong way, because this is getting greener and greener instead of deserty. So I might have to look at a map for a minute and see where I am. Where am I? Oh, I really am going the right way. It's just longer than I thought it was. So I'm going to turn around. See, I'm facing that way. So I need to turn back around and go in this direction. Actually go in this direction, and I think that's correct. We're going to see in just a minute. I should be able to go around the corner. Nope, it doesn't look like I can. Oh, but look, there's salt flats ahead. So we are going in the right direction. And I just have to know how to row a boat. I should have just come by myself instead of taking one of the boats. I should have just done this swimming, but I wanted to see what it would look like or feel like if we were actually taking this road, this Narrows. Ooh, ooh, okay. That's cool and unexpected. Whoa, look at that view. All right. Let's go straight ahead here. I think we can, despite the squid trying to stop us. And there's that log. I do know. Wow. So this is the way. This is what the river runners see when they come from this direction, and they look at the town of Rosa Ouro, and it's like, wow, that's pretty intense. So what started all of this was looking at this part of the Narrows, which seemed way too narrow for a river runner, and so I was trying to see if it was. But it is okay. It actually is okay. Now, I don't know whether it's okay because the river runners themselves have actually, you have to be careful of the rapids in this area, not to be dragged into that swirl right there. But I don't know whether the river runners themselves helped dig out, and there is our bridge. And you can see one of the river runners at the waterfront, the Narrows waterfront right there. And that's where we're going to head for, the Narrows waterfront, which is right here. And I'm just going to stop. Well, you see how terribly I was using them, Nixasa. I wanted to have the experience of seeing what it was like in a boat going the Narrows, and it was really quite curious. I think I'll just leave that there. But, salut, Nixasa. Como vas-tu? And I'm coming up here. I don't think there's any way up here. Whoops. Did I stop moving? Okay. I don't think there's any way up to going this way. No, you'd have to come across here. I have got to figure out how, when you were young, they swim. When I was young, they swim. Hold on, we'll find out in a minute. Momo. Let me see. Yeah, it was just interesting to see the boats, see what path the boats were taking. So I was going along here to the other town. There's a town of other villagers down this way, and I was going that way to look and see what the river road would be like to pass here. That log is floating, so they probably move it out of the way every time. And then you come to here and you follow the main way here. That's just a little inlet piece right there. And then that's a little bay, but you go this way, you go around, and this is what I was doing in the boat. I was coming back from doing this. And then you get to this town right here. This town right here. This is a pretty decent sized town for a village. The people are pretty happy here, and they do have some interesting animals. They have giraffes in their backyard. They actually don't have, oh yeah, they do. They have sheep. I see sheep over there. I don't really see any cows. It's interesting. But yeah, that's theirs. I wonder if they go across the river to those pumpkins. Doesn't it look like it? Like they go across to those wild pumpkins. That would be quite interesting. So yeah, so I was just looking at that. This is our elephant who is on top. This is how close they are. But the way birds fly, I think it's I've forgotten how you say that. But as the crow flies, that's it. As the crow flies, this is really close. But using the river, it isn't so much. Look what we've got. What's going on here? Hira is putting in another greenhouse for Asphodel. Asphodel has requested another greenhouse. This should be the entrance right here when it's done. It's going to take him a little bit. Salut! Salut! Como vas-tu? And it's going to take him a little bit because it has to be done in 3. Bien. Although I've had a really weird week. I did not stream the Twitch this morning, which would have been your afternoon. It's been a really weird, strange thing where I have been really sleepy just at the time that I'm supposed to be streaming. So I would have to apologize to the Twitch people when I get back to streaming them, because I really have not. Davis, is that you in the water? What are you doing? Where are you coming from? That is most curious. Am I going to have to make a little walkway, a real set of stairs that maybe go up here? See where this is right here? Should we break through and have this be an actual set of stairs? Have them walk around? I know you can't hardly see anything. Let's go in here for a second. And I'm going to look. But I seem to have a lot of little things like this that I need to do, which is why I called it a meditation. Hello. Because, merci, and très bien. I'm glad you are well. I hope you had a pretty good Saturday. Got to play and things like that. This is the problem right here. This. I could have stairs come up right here, because see where the road is? I could actually have stairs come up right there. That would be easier than having them come from here. Technically, there really isn't any place they should be going here, but here, right where this is, we could take this out, move this over one. Why don't we do that for a second? I beg your pardon. Let's take, that's a log, no. Let's take one of these and let's put one here. And let's see about bringing a set of stairs up right here. And if we did, whose set of stairs would it be? Let's make it, this will be interesting because there is a hallway right here, I believe, inside this building. That should be a hallway right where that is. Sure enough, nice and square right there. Let me see what that means for what we're talking about doing. The question would then be, should we bring it around? Wouldn't it be nice if you could make spiral staircases? Wouldn't that be cool? Let's make it spiral. Let's spiral this around to here and then up to here. Is it going to meet the road here or here? Is this going to come down right here? See, this is inside the warehouse. See there? And let me see what part of the warehouse this is. Yep, this is pretty intense. This is definitely a part of the warehouse, and it is right there on this square. So we can't actually take away any of this, I don't think, except maybe this right here. Let's see how close we can get in this part. Wow. All right, that was closer than I expected. Let's try something. Try just doing a set of stairs. Try just doing a set of stairs and see what it looks like. I'm not keen, as you have noticed. I'm not really keen on building something from scratch myself. I like taking other things and making them into something. Wouldn't it be nice if someone had a spiral stair? In the same way we found those dorms in the industrial, what's the name of that thing? Fantasy, FAN. Functional Fantasy, Anastasia 590 and Dark Cold actually had dormitories for their university as a part of the university complex. It was really very cool. Let's come back here for just a minute. Let's look at Athens. Since Athens is new, select. Let's look at infrastructure for a minute. Let's look at roads. Grand procession. I'm just looking for stairs. There's a stair. What am I looking at? Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's pretty. It does us no good here, but it is very pretty. And it's not steep enough. We actually need them to be steep. Let's go back to infrastructure. Walls, I don't know that there's going to be, yeah, I think in walls they don't usually have stairs. Fortress, oh, but look what we found, a straight stair. What does that mean? Oh, look at this. So stairs to get up to the walls. Oh, that's fascinating. Nope, that doesn't help us. And I think that's it. Road, urban road. There's a stair. What am I looking at? Still the same kind. Okay. Their stairs are pretty normal. Let me see. Wait, wasn't there 2 stairs there? Urban, road, stair. Nope. Functional, rural. Stair straight, stair long, stair short. Ooh, look at the different stairs. Straight long, stair long, stair short, and stair. Let's look at the stair long for a minute and see what we're looking at. Level 1, level 2 is that. That's not going to work. I don't know that any stair is going to work, but I think we're going to have to go to jungle again, as always. And let's go to infrastructure and roads and stairs 1. And there they are. The thing about them is that they don't have a lot. See, they don't have a lot of stuff going on. Any sides and stuff, which is kind of what we need here. And let's come over, let's look, let's come down. This would make 2 sets of stairs. And this one would go here. Oh, now that would be interesting. Let's bring it out 1. He's finished the guard tower. Let's bring it out 2 and bring it to here. What if we take and make a small roadway that comes around and round to here and then goes up here to it and see what that looks like. Let's try that for a minute. This is level 4. This is the stone version of that. I don't really need, it doesn't matter because I'm going to make it out of mesa, I believe. Or should we make it out of wood? We have wood pieces here. We have oak wood and dark wood. This down here is actually spruce. So we could start with spruce Why don't we do that? Here we go. Let's start with spruce. Constructed. Let's X. And see, we have this here. I think I'm going to have to make this one go away. And take these. I know it's getting dark. I need to have at least a little bit more of a landing place. So something tells me that I'm going to come out here and we're going to put another pole like right there. Can I? Yes. Should I take that one away? Probably. We'll see. Let's come. See how far down this has to come into the ground. There we go. And one more down here. I know it's hard to see. Hold on. Is it getting dark? Almost. Wow, everybody's finishing. Everybody's finishing what they had to do. So that matches these poles here. And we have one at the very end here of this. And those things are there, and this is actually here. All right, let me see something. So Omar has finished the courier. Keanu finished the guard tower. Okay. Lila finished the plantation. And Ainsley started the university. Kira is probably working on the greenhouse, but I think he's waiting for stuff. Okay, it is now 6 in the evening, and when I come back, I am going to get that. In the guard tower that we just built for Jackson, that Omar was working on, there is a bed. Let's go over there. We're going to go over there for a moment and see what's happening. So this is what Omar and Keanu were working on. Ooh, oh, ooh, oh, look at this. So there's another section where things could be brought. Oh, that is interesting. That is definitely interesting. Hold on. I know it's dark. Let me see. Let's come up here. I should have a lantern in my hand when I'm doing this kind of thing. We have a table and chair. Oh, that is lovely. And then, of course, the bedroom here is a little bit more private now and definitely comfortable. This is Jackson's guard tower. He has the balloon and he has this guard tower. And look at this view that he's got. Look at this. This is when he stays here and he can just look right down the road. This is perfect. He's going to love this. And then next door, and she, who's that? Hello, Rory. Rory's found a way. Even if the way has been a little nerfed there. We did have a walkway, but it was a temporary walkway there. I'm going to this, and look what we've got. Whoa, we've got a crane coming down to, this is a level 2, if I'm not mistaken, of this courier. This is the first time we're doing this courier. And this is wonderful. So that's a little office part there. And let me go back in. Oh, see, there used to be a ladder, but now we have stairs going up, and they are going all the way up. Let's see what we've got to this part right here. And here is the crane, and this crane, oh, would be a perfect thing to do. So see where we are and see how this is. We could actually have a balloon come here And a balloon coming here would then lower stuff down to here, and this stuff would then be walked over to the warehouse. And if it came off the river, it would be walked over to the warehouse and put on this crane right here. And then down here, this crane would come all the way down flat here. And then right here, it would be loaded onto rail car. We should have some rail cars there, shouldn't we? And then those cars would take this trip here out to here, where they would be distributed to other places. Now, we could make it, see that balloon there? We have a couple different balloons delivering. That balloon is actually getting things that are too heavy for the couriers to take. Balloons take big stacks of wood, they take stone, they take all of those things. So a balloon would be like a truck, or like a or like a boat, or like a convoy or something, taking things. And so we could have one here, we could have two on the riverfront, we could have one probably at the top here, but I'll have to see how that looks. And then have that one and that one, and that might be enough at the river. Concentrate on having the river stuff be here. Now this part that is green, we just did that, so it hasn't been covered yet. So it actually needs to be covered with dirt. So the dirt is going to actually come out to here. And is there anything there? There is not. So let's take this and put it underneath and bring this out. I am making it, I'll have to figure out how I'm going to justify that not falling in on itself, but I'll think about that in just a minute. But we are covering up the wall. So we extended the wall that was in the warehouse out into the water, not water, into the, I'm looking at this and going, that's very interesting. I don't think we're going to need that one right there and right there. I think we're going to take those two away. This is low and it's sitting right on the water. Look at the coal it's sitting right on. So I think we're not going to need those. We do need those. And once again, I'll have to figure out what's holding those up. What's holding the dirt up in those places. What's holding the dirt up there? Mud, stone, mud, stone. I'm thinking about it, trying to think what I would prefer, trying to think what I want. I don't have a choice. Where those windows are. What kind of stone do we have and where is it? On this side we don't have any. Yay! I might not be able to have windows there unless I find something that I'm happy with. What is this? This is stone. Let me see if I can make this work. I see stone on this side. So if we said that in this place, in this area right here, that this was actually stone. with that. But it makes sense. Definitely makes sense to have a piece there and have this come back because of the fact that that is holding that up. That should actually be in stone. So why don't we go ahead and put stone around this part right here. Like this is anchored into that. And that would make sense. Let's do one of the corner and that, because we're about to make this part here also stone. This is my meditation. This is meditation right here. Is there supposed to be something there? There is not. Let's see if this is okay. I think that's going to be okay. I think I'm okay with that. All right, so we have lots of things to do, and we have Omar and Keanu who just got finished working on these buildings, and these buildings are actually level 2s, and this is a level 3 right here, if I'm not mistaken. This is the level 3. Let's get these two up to level 3. So we're going to have, I believe it was Keanu who's working on this. So let's have them switch though. Let's have Omar work on this, upgrade this, and let's have Keanu work on this one. Now, did they break in again? Yeah, they did. That's okay, we'll fix it when he's done. Let's have Keanu work on this. Build options in the builder is Keanu. Upgrade the building. I don't think that the house, if the house was repaired, it would actually, there we go. It would actually damage this. When this is done, we can get rid of the back piece of the wall that we don't need in this area. See how this is right here? So we can make that go away, and then this can be repaired again. But for right now, I think I'm going to have Keanu build this courier up to the level 5 because it interferes with this house. And so we'll do that. Let's go around. So Keanu and Omar are working. Let's find out what Lila is doing. And we'll come down here. I'm looking for construction tape. I don't see any. Oh, I know what Lila's working on. That's right. Lila is working on the plantation. That is, the style name is plantation, and she's working on the third one, the cliff style, so that we can have a botanical gardener, botanical gardens caretaker, who is Juliet, be able to work on more than just 2 of the fields. So the next one will give her 2 of 3 fields in use, but only 2 types of plants. So the third field will have cocoa beans. So we'll be using 3 fields and have 3 different foods to start out, or 3 different plants, and it's going to be cocoa beans will be the next one as soon as Lila is done with this. And is there any place in this neighborhood? Not really. We could go into the water. we could go into the scary salty water, go down to the bottom, and I could just go ahead and use A and sleep here. So let's just sleep. Let's just sleep. Am I able to? It doesn't seem like I'm able to sleep. Why am I? Oh, it's daytime. It's daytime. That is the sun. Hold on. So we did that. We're here. So Hira got the level 2. This is level 2, if I'm not mistaken, of this university, and Micah has moved here, and Micah is waiting for students. And speaking of students, so I'm going to look at something for a minute. We had 2 kids. We had Casey and Lexi's kids, Alessandro and Steffi. And Alessandro and Steffi are 234 blocks from here. Both of them are studying at the other school. We have enough room for both Alessandro and Steffi. No, we don't, just for Alessandro. Okay, so Alessandro is going to come and study here. And he had moved into university quarters on the other side. We're going to find him someplace to live here. Let me look at something for a second. This would be sort of fun. Let's see who's here. This is nobody. So we could either put Alessandro and Steffi, the 2 siblings, together in this house, and one of them would have the downstairs and the other one would have the upstairs. We could do it like that. Let me put this one in and take this bed out. And so let's do that. Let's manage, and let's have Alessandro's name should come up right away, but it's not gonna. Let's go back and let's look here. We're looking for Alessandro and Steffi. There's Chloe. There's Omar. Here's Steffi. Okay, so let's assign Steffi to here. And Alessandro. Let's find Alessandro. Let's go all the way back. Steffi. Where is your brother, Steffi? Where is Alessandro? What did I just see? I saw Asphodel. Alessandro. I know I go through this all the time, but too bad. This is what I do. Gorman is... Something weird's going on with Gorman. His current work distance. Gorman is still commuting from far away. How did that happen? Here's Alessandro. From here, he's 200 blocks. To what? To there? Seriously? Hold on. Okay, so that's the 2 of them. Let's go out. I want to see something for a minute. Let me see if Steffi can actually be at the other. This is why they weren't in school. They were actually waiting to go to university here, but it was taking too long, and their parents insisted that they start studying. This is only a level 1, I think. Gorman, what is your problem? Oh, I know what your problem is. I know.
What will it be for me?
I know. Hold on, let's see. And he can have Steffi be here. Okay, so Steffi is going to be in the astronomical school, and Alessandro is going to be in earth sciences. And we've got couples living in these two houses right here, but we do not have couples living here. Let's see what we've got here. How many people? We have 2 of 5. So Gorman is supposed to be here. So let's roll the dice. Let's come back up and let's see if we can find Gorman pretty quickly. There we go. Yep, this makes a big difference. So Gorman is going to be here. Gorman is our astronomy professor, and Micah is our earth sciences professor, geological professor, I think Mr. Villager would have said. And so there they are. What's happening here is that the sand fell through, and so that part is missing from here. There was nothing here. It went all the way down to the floor of the university when he got done. It was open air university, and but it is supposed to come up at least to cover the roots of this giant tree in this respect. So we'll put this here. Beautiful shade. Okie dokie. I'm good with that for a second. So Steffi and her brother Alessandro are sharing a house on the block. Their parents, Casey and Lexi, live in the suite at the saloon, and now there isn't a need for all the beds because the kids have moved out, and it makes a difference. It's 80, so that's a pretty big difference. We're going to take the kids' beds out for now, and we're going to see if Juliet and Juliet and Volmer would like to move back into Juliet's apartment, which is right there. If their daughter is still living with them, and they are not, so let's unassign Julie and unassign Volmer, and let's see if it's easy. I'll just try once. I'm not going to try it all. Okay, and so there, I'm going to move back into Julie's suite here. Now Volmer is definitely working at the bank. Oh, why am I going here? This is my suite. They're living upstairs in the suite above the restaurant, which is a part of the saloon. And what Ember had given Julie, they were best friends. They still are, really. Casey and Lexi are moving out. And Casey and Lexi are moving out. And did I do it again? Did I reassign them? I did. Let's assign Volmer here. Why do I do that? It's so weird that I do that. Let's assign Julie here. So it should show that they're living here. Okay, so they have now moved back into this apartment, which I haven't finished. I haven't finished working on. And then let's have Casey and Lexi move into this apartment here, which is actually going to this house, which is actually going to work okay for them because of the fact that Casey is a courier and Lexi is down the street. So Casey is only 25 and Lexi has a longer walk, but she actually likes the walk because she gets a chance to talk to the people who then go, oh yeah, I'm going to have lunch there. I'm going to have lunch at Lexi's place this afternoon when they see her. And see, she's just walking right down to here. It's no big deal. Right from her house, right to here. Whereas Casey, he starts his work at the warehouse, but he's walking all over the place. So in that respect, this works out. Here comes Maya. Hello, Maya. And that was an interruption because we were looking at, oh yes, that's what we were looking at. We were looking at Ainsley, and Hira's working on this. Oh, look. Ooh, are we right in time? Let's see if we're in time. I don't think there are fireworks for decorations. Let's see for a minute if there are going to be fireworks for decorations, because he's done with level 1, and there is not. So now we'll go over to here and let us upgrade this. This is a 3 upgrade. So he's going to continue working on this until it's closed in, because they can't use it as a farm until it is. We have pumpkins. We have, those look like the classic beets. We have over here soy, and up here they are growing, I forgot. What is this? Let's see. It is chili peppers. We're growing chili peppers. Okay, chili peppers. And then on this side right here, this must be either wheat or potatoes. It should be wheat. Okay, so if we're growing all of those, we could either grow carrots, but I don't think we need any, or we could grow one of the other things like mustard that we thought we were going to do, but it didn't matter anyway, maybe. We'll see. We can grow some kind of food. Beans. We have soybeans. Do we want some different kind of beans? That would be curious. Juliet is doing really fine, actually, with her botanical gardens. She has the botanical tank above, which she is working on just fine. And then everyone, I think in this area, will be a level 3. Let me look. She'll be a level 3. Who's that? Oh, Steffi. Steffi's complaining about being too far away from where she works. So what do I do about this? Let me wait and see where this housing is going to be, because maybe what I will be doing is bringing this walkway over like this and coming down and maybe being at some level of this housing and then coming back around to there. I think we will wait on that and see what happens. A new moon. Ooh. The botanical garden. The botanical garden turned out really well. I'm sorry that we couldn't use like some kind of green leaves, but it really does look botanical with having all the floral leaves in there on different trees. So it looks like there's some kind of wild tropics growing in there, and that actually works out. And then the Good Luck restaurant right here, and we're working on getting this little piece right here, which is going to be perfect. It's going to run down that aisle. We do have yeah, I think it would be okay if we have those just coming to there. And then we'll have to put back in the pieces of walkway on the other side, which will be good. All right, let's go to the, let's go here, because how much time? We have a fair amount of time. Let me get out a lantern. We have a fair amount of time. I'm actually going to take down that hill. Now, I did have some special tools. Did I have them here or did I have them at Prasino is what I'm going to see in just a moment. We're awake. Let's look and see what I have. I'm not sure why I have all of these. Look at these things that I have. Where did I get these from? I know why I have those. We could make those go away. I'm holding on to those, and then these are going to be sold, but I think I'm going to give them to my sisters for honey, and there we go. So that's all I want to hold on to right now. Everything else I think I'm going to put away. I don't need the tag tool. And let me look in here and see if I have. I do not. Ooh. Ooh. I would need, I think, Vincentius to figure out how those tools are made. I definitely would need Vincentius, but I'm going to need those tools in order to do this. Vincentius. 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 He can't hear me.
Yes.
Are you close to Horde Night?
There are no hordes in No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky. Oh, okay. The reason I'm asking is I would need to interrupt you momentarily, please. Por favor. S'il vous plaît. Baracalo is Greek.
Frida Kahlo was a wonderful painter.
Baracalo is Greek for please.
Monte Carlo was a wonderful actress.
What I need is the tools that I made in Prasino that allow me to take several pieces of stone away at a time. And I'm trying to think where I can go. Why don't I just go to the stone area, to the area I want to remove? I have tried everything. I don't know what to do. There is something I would like to put here. Are you doing that thing again where you're insisting on going up that side? Okay.
Yes, what of it?
Yeah, that's what she's saying. See this wall? I need to take it down. Okay. So
you need those two tools.
I need those two tools. So here we go. The first thing I need is
I'll look for blueprints.
L-E-P-R-I-N. So the blueprints I need.
The big honkin' hammer.
Prospector hammer?
Nope.
This hammer.
That one.
Hammer blueprint.
And the one right next to it. The excavator.
Excavator blueprint.
And I think that's it. It's the excavator for sand and the other one for stone.
Okay, and then what do I need?
And then you need this one, the upgrade. That's tip upgrade blueprint.
Tip upgrade blueprint. How
And
many?
the,
2 or 1?
Just one blueprint.
Okay.
And the rod right next to it.
This rod.
Yes, tool rod blueprint.
Okay.
And is there anything else? We're giving you some like really good tools, and you're ordering them from online. So
Yes, I'm ordering them from online.
one right next to the tip upgrade.
Zaf!
Is coating.
Yes, Zaf. Right next to
Right
the
next to
upgrade, the coating.
Yeah, get that.
Let's get that. Okay. Yes, Zaf.
And now
Pussy say. And now.
stick those away someplace safe, because we're going to put more stuff in your inventory.
Okay. And then go to E. What are we doing?
And now we're looking for
Yes.
I'm getting the best material, and I'm trying to remember what it's called, but for steel.
Steel.
And the purplish one, Tyrian steel.
Tyrian.
Yeah, grab a stack of those guys.
A stack. Okay.
Sure, why not?
Sure, why not? A stack of
Throw the
Tyrian
extra away.
steel.
And then get us, look for iron. You're just getting iron ingots.
I'm just getting iron ingots.
You should probably have someplace, but you might
I
as well just
probably
get some.
do. I'm ordering this
Yes.
pre-made.
And then a stack of diamonds.
You're okay? Ah, good, Carlo. A stack of diamonds. How are you, Vincentius? Inquiring minds want to know. Diamonds.
Good, I think.
Good. Good.
And finally a stack of netherite ingots.
Netherite. Which part of the netherite do you want?
Ingots.
ITE. Netherite ingots? Yes, I see. Okay.
Okay.
And then,
I think that's everything.
okay, let me look at this. So I've got this and this and this and that. Let me put this away. Let me put these 2 away.
And now you want to go.
Do I need a crafting tape?
Yes.
Whose crafting table do I want to use? Why don't I just pull one? Crafting.
You don't have one in your backpack anymore.
I don't carry one as a regular thing. There is one that's part of the backpack, but I don't carry a separate one. Now what happens?
All right.
Here we are.
So now put the rod blueprint up there on the side,
On the side.
and then put 2 iron ingots, one above the other. And
How many of these do I need?
that's all you need, just
Okay.
one little stack of 4.
Okay.
And now you can put the iron away just in case. Don't throw it away.
Okay.
And put away the rod.
Okay.
And now you want to put the hammer blueprint in the corner.
In the corner?
Bottom corner.
This one?
Either bottom corner.
Okay.
And then put one of the iron rods
One of the iron rods. Here?
down at the bottom.
In here?
Yep.
Okay.
And then put 6 of the Tyrian steel across the top 2 rows.
Okay.
And now grab the hammer.
Grab the hammer.
And then put
Get rid
the
of this.
yes.
And then
And then I always forget what the pattern is of the shovel. Put the excavator blueprint there.
excavator
And
blueprint.
put a rod
A rod here
at the bottom.
at the bottom. Okay.
And then put Tyrian steel in a big U shape in the middle, I'm guessing. So
Okay. Let's see. You
that's
got it.
That's it. Yay.
Yay, you remembered.
And grab the excavator.
Okay. Okay, now
put those
let's
away,
take
put
this.
the rods away.
Put these away and
away.
put those away.
And now put the tip blueprint
The tip blueprint. Where? In the middle?
anywhere.
Anywhere.
And then put 2 diamonds stacked on top of each other. No, in the same spot. Just 2 in the same spot.
Is that right?
Oh, actually, that's okay. And then just grab that, because all you need is 2.
Okay.
And now put that stuff away.
Okay. Put this away. And then
And then put the coating
coating
blueprint.
blueprint. That's tip. And then this is the coating.
And then put netherite
stacked.
ingot and grab that.
That's coating. Okay.
And then put that stuff away.
Okay. Put this away.
And now
take this and put this where?
Put that anywhere.
Notebook, yes. I think so. Put this anywhere. Okay.
And now put one of the diamond.
One of the diamond.
Upgrade tips.
Oh, one of the tips.
Yes.
So let's just put one tip.
And then grab the.
Ooh.
And put it back in the.
In here.
Yes. And put the. I don't remember whether this goes there. It does. Okay. And then grab it. You unfortunately lose your pink color, but it's a lot tougher now.
Okay. And then.
Do the same with the hammer. With the excavator rather.
Where do you belong? Okay, the excavator. We can put it here and put this on it, and then put this on it.
And now, just in case, just in case you use them enough to break them, there was one that I forgot. So.
How'd you forget?
Go.
The netherite.
Go back to search.
Go back to search.
Inventory search.
Inventory search. What you need?
Look for blueprints.
You need.
I think it's a blueprint.
Binding.
No, move that out of the way so I can see them all. Maybe it isn't a blueprint. I have some vague memory that's not a blueprint. Look for, instead of blueprint, look for
upgrade.
Repair.
Repair. Oh, the repair kit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. It's one of these.
And you want the Azure repair kit because it's the very best one.
Okay.
And you can stock the Azure repair kit. Go back to your inventory.
Go back to inventory.
And
put these things in.
Oh, actually, go back to the crafting bench.
Crafting bench.
Table.
It's dark.
Whatever they call it these days. Whatever you kids are calling it these days. And put it in the corner.
In the corner.
And then fill the rest of it with the Tyrian steel.
Fill it with Tyrian. Like that.
And then grab the repair kit from the bench.
From here? From here.
Yes. And put it back where it was. And then grab it and put it back where it was. And keep doing that.
Until the steel's gone.
The steel's gone.
And until it's filled up.
And it won't fill it up completely.
Oh, I've got some.
It'll fill it up enough. Oh yeah, just put those 5 up there. Spread them out.
And they'll be in. Okay. All right.
And now you can use that to repair them when they get.
And how do you repair? You do this and do this?
And do that.
Okay. Yep. And that'll repair them?
Yep.
Okay. Do I need any of this? Should I hold on to it? If I need to hold on to it, I can just put it in the backpack. Why don't I do that?
Sure.
And then in case something odd happens, I'll have that. I won't have the steel.
Wait.
What?
That's fine. Get out of it.
Hold on for a second. Let's put these here. Let's put. I see what you're saying. I don't really need to have these. Hold on a second.
Fine.
Let me look here.
Okay, that's what I wanted you to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, you've got a crafting table right there.
Why is all this stuff on it?
Empty it.
Empty? How do you?
Just put it. Just click on all of those.
Click on it.
Or shift click on them, and it'll put them back in the.
Shift click.
Yes, it just puts them back into the regular.
Okay.
And now if you click on the icon where it says craft up at the top.
This one.
Yes.
It goes away. Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
So anytime you need a crafting bench, you have one in your backpack.
Okay. All right. Cool. That's good.
So now you have.
What am I looking at? Why do I have food? I must have it from the restaurant being broken down. And like that. Let's look here. Let's look here. I don't need that. Let's come here. He just went away, by the way. That was the end. That was it right there. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. All right, I'm going to sleep right here on this dune. Let me come here. Let me come here. Let me look for a second. Let's come here. Let me, oh, I can know what I keep doing. I keep trying to go here. Let's put my stuff back that I need. Let's bring down the excavator because I think that's what I'm going to need the most. I'll put this here. It's nighttime, which is why you can't see anything, and I am going to go to sleep right now. We're going to wake up on the lush savanna where I've got this intense piece right here, and we've got an excavator. And I think the way this works is that I can do this. Yes, indeed. So this is the reason that I wanted this. This will take away this part of the mountain here, which we don't need to be here anymore. This part was put up as a part of the build, but this part is not necessary. So we'll bring this back to there. I'm not going to go much farther than that. And here, I'll take this down. So yeah, so Zaf, look what's happening. So remember that wall? It's so perfect that you're here right now, because this wall was the one that you did not like, this wall that we put into the valley, and I was saying to you that it's just temporary, that it was part of the Cliffs build and that it can be taken away. What did I craft? I crafted a tool. It is a netherite Tyrian steel excavator, and it is a shovel that takes away 4 at a time. So instead of having to do an entire, that looks like 6, instead of having to do a single block at a time, I can take away an entire row at a time, and that is really helpful, especially in situations like this, where I have this artificial piece that I want to bring down. Let's bring down this part right here, because there isn't anything that matches, just this part right here. So I have to be careful that I'm not taking away too much from here and here. This is the real bottom right here. This is the added part, this part right here, and we'll separate it for a second. I'm looking at this piece right here, see this? And I'm trying to remember, there it is. See the green on this matches that hill right there? So that's the legitimate hill right there. So we can actually bring this piece back in. Mr. Villager, oi, oi, boa tarde. Boa tarde, Mr. Villager. Como está você? And let me look at this piece matching that there, but I don't want that to come in. From here, I see that this wouldn't have been showing, so I think this is coming across right here. So let me see what happens if we just take away this part right here all the way back. So let's take that away. Let's take that away. Take that away. Take that away. I know it's taking a lot, and I think that's all I'm going to be able to do, except I don't want this. So this is going to be interesting. let's just take some of it back in here until I have some kind of thing that I can work with and say, yeah, this is how much we need to be here. So, to the bem, Mr. Villager is saying that he is good. Now this is going to be interesting because this is the exact opposite. When this is done, see that right there? Let's get a different shovel. How's that? Not a reel, a different shovel and a pickaxe for a second. This part right here, where this is, that comes right into this chimney area, is probably going to stay. We'll probably have stone on this part. We can close in this side. If I'm not mistaken, there's nothing over on that side when it's all done, which means that even though this is wall here, we will probably not have wall there. We'll probably have to take that out and put actual cobblestone on the back of that fireplace so that we can close that whole thing in. And is there anything holding this up? Not a thing. So this is going to come down one when this is a level 5. So these are some of the this is the reason why we're trying to bring all of these up to a level 5 right away, so that we can get rid of the extra pieces that are here. So this is kind of what this looked like. This part right here, where this is like this. Casey, what are you doing there? Are you stuck or are you hiding? Are you hiding, actually? You are. This isn't Casey, this is Rory. So let's see which one is Casey. Wait, Casey, you belong on the other side. Why are you hiding? Let's come over here, because I think we actually moved Casey to this place, and if we didn't, this is where he should be. Let's see who's here. It is where he is. Let's bring him back. There he is. And there he goes. Okay, so he's going back. Where is he going? There we go. He's going up and around, and I'll see how far he gets. Is he going all the way? I didn't see where he went. Did I see someone standing? So I have to watch every once in a while. He's playing hide and seek. You can say that again. He absolutely was. So see this part right here? This is the part that is supposed to be here. I don't need this part to come up, but let me look and see for a minute and see how far. Yeah, I don't need this line. So we'll just take this line away, but I have to use a regular shovel in this area right here. The poppies will grow automatically because this is lush. I will take away some of the stone right here. I think I would like to take away a layer of stone right here, but when I go down and look at it, I might end up putting it back, but we'll see in just a minute. Bonk. Let's put that there. How far down did you go? That seemed very long. I wonder if that's what happened, if they actually fell down there and actually were unconscious for a minute. Do I want that to be a stair in this area? We could have it step itself up from here. Just just as a way to keep them from getting hurt. I think maybe. Let's try this. Let's see how far back this goes. Someone's going to come along while I'm doing this, but that's okay. You see where that is in relationship to the building. And to here, and yeah, I'm landscaping. So, Mr. Villager, what I'm doing, what time is it? We still have about 15 minutes in Rosa Ouro, and then we'll go over to Prasino. And yeah, I think I'm going to let this come back. See where that comes down in that little area there? I think I actually am going to let this come back. Whether it's going to be a legitimate place where they can go, I don't think so. I think I'd almost like it. Wow, that was keeping the water out. Huh. Okay, that might not have been a good idea. Let's do that. Yeah, and let's leave this. Let's put a boat here. Is this water going to stay? Oh, do you hear the music is changing? The music's changing into my favorite. There we go. I can't get tired of it. I hope you guys aren't tired of it. I love this. This seems lower than the actual water level. I don't want to do anything with that right just yet. But I do want to take this back. And so in the middle of the night, while everyone's sleeping, I'm going to put that there, and I'm just going to go ahead. We might as well use an actual tool. I don't want to use the other because it takes away a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put this down, 5, and let's go 6, and there's 7, 8, and that is 8 pieces right there. Let's do that, 8. Let's get 8 pieces of copper. Yep, look what I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It did look that way, Zaf. It absolutely did. Looked like that was a game of hide and seek for sure. All right. Let's fill this. Let's fill this part in. Oh, that was nice. I've attracted lightning bugs. Let's put a light here. I think this is the top right here. All right. So where does this start and stop being stone? Let's have this be grass. This part right here. Be grass stepping up into this area, and let's have how much of this is going to stay? Is this the part I was saying was going to stay, or do I need it to stay? I don't need this row, so let's bring this one away in the middle of the night. This is the reason that I actually named my stream meditation, because I thought that this part was going to be the part that people were going to go, ew, all you're doing is digging holes, and so it's like, you have been warned. You have been forewarned. that all I'm doing is digging holes in certain areas, but I actually like to watch people do what I'm doing when I watch streams. So it's one of those weird things. Let's take this down. What am I looking at? Do I still need this? No. See where this is? Let me bring this part back right here. And it's nighttime and you can't see. So let me come here and do this. Yes. Let me do something. I'm actually thirsty. I am drinking apple water, which is not the same as apple juice. Apple water is whole apple juice with water added. For me, I don't like sweet apple juice, so I usually add water to make it, to bring down the sweetness, and it makes it kind of tart. And I like green apples, so yes, that's me. I'm very strange. And yeah, so that's what I'm drinking today. And I seem to be okay again, where I'm okay having certain types of liquids. They don't cause me to cough and that kind of thing. My throat is better. I don't know whether you've noticed, but it actually is getting much better than it was, which is yay. And I'm really happy with that. Yeah, I'm not having, I don't know whether I'm going to have a fence here on this upper part. Let's bring this wall up. Let's take all of this away. Right here, right here, right here, and right here. Let's brick it. Let's put in brick up to here. Like this is the actual wall piece right here. I'm going to make it too deep. And on the other part of it that we can't see right there, I'm going to put in, let's do it here. Like these parts are specifically holding certain areas together. Let's put this in, let's put one there, and I'm good with that side. Okay. So this, you love this music? I do too. I love this. This is Drone Hands, a piece that Drone Hands gave me. Drone Hands is a musician. He's an electronic musician, and he is very wonderful. I found him on Twitch. I should say we found each other on Twitch. And he is he watches my Twitch stream, and I watch him on Twitch make music. He makes music live on Twitch, and then he has videos and music on YouTube. He's on all the socials, and he's really good. He's interesting. He's an interesting artist too. He does some interesting things, some interesting art projects and things. Mr. Villager and Zath, I think, see how they have this line of wall here? I think I'm going to put it here as the top. This is to match Miksasa and Matlon's design for this building. Since we took away the cliff behind here, I'm going to take this piece away right here. We need to stack this piece someplace else. We have a piece of it right there, see? I think I'm going to take that piece away and just put this in. So this is a wall piece here. They can't go over it. They can't fall down this cliff right here, and this is good. We should do the same on this side, right here. So I'm going to take this back and put in a double row here and put some of that right on this part. Does it go to there? Yes, it does. And so what we're doing is we're making it so that they can't jump over and fall off. So what I need to do for this is to bring this back to here and put this part right here. So they can't jump down from here and jump over this, see, and do that. I see it. And let's just go ahead for right now and take a piece of stone and put here and put this right there for right this second. Now, of course, there's all sorts of things that can happen, but they're less inclined to do anything with this part right here. So I'm just going to bring this part over for right now, just to discourage people from taking a shortcut in that area. Now the poppies should grow back here, and if they don't grow back right away, we'll add we could add some bushes, some rose bushes to this top part that are in keeping with the way this can be, and we could add some of the grass. I think the poppies will grow themselves, but why don't we just go ahead. I'm not going to wait for this. I'm going to put in grass right here, and I'll wait for the rest. This is the way it was pretty much. So it probably came down even lower in that part. You can see on the sides, but we're going to keep it like that. And this is the thing I'm not sure about yet, whether I'm going to hide the stone part of this. I don't think I can hide it all the way, but we can put some pieces in. No, I don't like that. Maybe that. And have it be like that. What's this? It is actual sand. Wow. Let's put this here. It's actual sand underneath these. I'm going to put that in that part. Alright, wait. You already read this? Sorry, you discovered that you were a little lost in the stream time. Ah, okay. Hold on a sec. Let's come here. Let's take this part away. Let's bring these two down, and this and this. And let's make these go away. Okay, so Mr. Villager, you came in late. So this part right here is the level 5 of this warehouse. And the level 5 of the warehouse now goes downstairs, and it goes downstairs here, and this is where that this cargo crane is coming down, this pallet is coming down to either drop off or pick up merchandise that is coming from this subway. Remember the subway area here? I actually extended the green of the warehouse, making it that this is sort of running directly into the warehouse, this area here. And then it goes up through this subway piece, and we are at the end of our time in Rosa Ouro. But I cannot find anything that will fit underneath this greenhouse that I can put here as a place where the merchandise comes on this side. I can't find anything that I really like to do that. I did that really fast, so I'm going to come back through. So this comes through, and we lit it. We inserted subway lights, and I think you were here when we did it. Look, she's using it. And then it comes down here to fourth message. Mayonnaise on an escalator. It's going upstairs, so see you later. Bye. To the sky. You want to see if anyone can get so high. Okie dokie. All right, so yay, she was using it. Yay. I think that was Rory. It's nighttime, so she was going home. There's the moons, with only a sliver missing from the new moon. Look at what it looks like. You know, I think I'm going to have to take this down. I don't think he's going to touch this. I'm going to go up here. Where can I go? There's no place. Let's go to sand. I know there's sand. This is sand. Nope, that's not sand. This is sand. Right here. I'm just going to camp out beside these flowers, which aren't supposed to be here. Evangeline is going to get so upset. Look at these flowers. These can't be here. So we'll have to take these out. I'm using that instead of my hands. If they want to have flowers here, they have to be these. And I don't really like it so much aligned like that. Why don't we put that in? Yeah, that single one is okay. The bushes don't spread, but those other flowers do. And they can't be here. As it is, look at the flax spreading. So that's the thing that Evangeline is trying to protect. And yeah. All right. Here we go. I'm going to the other, let's come down here. I'm going inside here. This is Jackson's new new guard tower to go along with his balloon, and this is where we're going to start from next time. When we start in Rosa Ouro, we may start here. We'll see what happens with Twitch, because I might do the Twitch. We'll see. Let's go to Prasino. So we're going to go to Prasino for the next hour and a half. Hello. And we'll see. Okay. Yes, and thank you to Vincentius for helping me with that, because it would have taken forever to do it without those excavation tools, which Minecolonies team has. Oh, I forgot. The Mystic Site. Ooh. The giant tree of the Mystic Site. I think I'm going to sleep here. It's nice and cozy. I think I am. Good night. I'm sleeping in the mystic site. So this is the mystic site. I actually ended up having to turn this building around. It was facing this way, and there's nowhere for them to walk out of or walk to. But there is a way here, and this is interesting. If someone wants to come and visit, they would have to come up through the Enchanter Tower and then walk up here in order to get to the mystic site. So it's like a pilgrimage. It actually is like a pilgrimage. And I made a mistake when I was setting it again. And so it comes a little tiny bit over the library. You can see it there. It's not going to come down any farther than it is, but I am actually going to have Valerie actually complete this so that I can pull this cliff piece off of the library. So the library is right there, and this library is the one that's only the level 2, and then we'll have to as soon as that is done, we can have Valerie actually work on the level 3 of the library and get it started. But this was the reason why we wanted it here. We wanted it to look like this at the top of this cliff. And Mixessa and Matlom's mystic site is a monster and needs to be buried within. And we would need, see that mountain over there? We would practically need that whole mountain in order to make it look right. So since we had already started here, this actually worked out. There are some trees missing. See these trees? Some of these trees, when we're done, I think I'm going to actually make this mystic site have some of these trees grow back. That this is a monster tree. And if you've ever seen like a huge ancient tree, a lot of times there are children trees, there are kid trees that are a part of what it dropped, the seeds that it dropped that actually grow around it. And I want it to look like some of those trees that this monster tree at one point dropped have grown around it in a way. So that's one of the things that I want to do with this. But the fact that you come here and then you can come right down here, come out to here, and there is Susanna, and come over here, and eventually we'll have to figure out how this is going to work. I think that the people will just come from this way. So see, this road continues through. Here's the library. So if they were coming down from, ooh, look at that. Mr. Villager Zaff, look what the sun's doing. That is the mystic site right there, having those rays. Isn't that wild? Wow. That's pretty wild. So the sun is passing over right there. And whoop, we've got people using, there's Violetta. And we're going to come down here. Violetta is, I think, coming from her house. And anyone who's coming to visit, they can come this way. This got broken, didn't it? Is this a level 5? This is a level 5. I don't think so. Let me see if it is. Hello, guys. Isolde, what are you doing? What were the two of you doing? 3, it is a level 5. Good. So this level 5 right here, the rabbit hutch is the part that is probably where these two are going to join up here, and they've kind of got taken away right here because this is a part of the rabbit hutch right here. I'm just going to put this here to give us some room, to give us some space, to take this one away. I'm sorry. Take this one away right here and put this here because of this coming so close. Okay, so this is the platform, the extendable platform that was put here. That means that it folds up. This platform here folds up, and it is connected to this permanent walkway right here, which is a part of this ladder, which is always here, this ladder piece, all of this. And see right there, this piece disconnects, this piece folds up, and this folds up. The ladder part stays, but this part folds up, and then the firefighter's balloon goes away, goes on its way. So right now, that was the thing. The ancients built the gate, not us. Yes, let me get that straight. That Mixasa and Matlam's gate that they found was built by the ancients, and it is like the pyramids, or like one of those kinds of ancient discoveries, and which is really quite beautiful. This is, I think, this building taking up some of the rock here, or it is this building taking up some. We'll have to look at that. I think I may be able to trim this part back at some point, but we'll see as time, so that it's not so square. And then we looked at the Caledonian sawmill, the carpentry shop that May is using in the village, which is now level 4. But we did not look at the level 3 of the Cliffs sawmill, which is right here. And this is now a level 3. We got distracted by the water mill. The water, see that right there? So let me get Lila. Every once in a while, Lila goes down to look at the water wheel and to make sure that it is working properly. And so then I have to bring her back. Sometimes she gets stuck there. So this is Lila right here. And let's recall her, and there she is. I love this water wheel, and look at the wheel itself and the way it is turning this machine right here, which is sawing, taking the outside bark off of the tree. And that is just beautiful. It looks beautiful. And it's very neat. I love that. So this is the workshop area of this, which is down sort of underneath. And then, yes, you can see them running all around all the time. See, they're not using, they absolutely are not using the walkways. And let's come up here back into the office area right here. And she's got a little heater. Mountains can be cold. They can indeed. So she's got a little heater there. Yeah, I see that. I'll have to figure that out later. I love this. You can see Emery's balloon out the window right there. And on this side, that is the water coming out of the mountain that runs the water wheel. And then this is the entrance into her office here and up to here. So what does this say? What is this right here? So this is obviously to run this crane, and you see the crane is bringing logs over. We've got one of these right here. I think that crane might actually reach that. So that crane actually can extend out and reach to that. So there's still shortcutting through the hill here, which makes me think that I am actually going to have to put in a legitimate shortcut, legitimate hallway through some parts of that in order for the people to get where they want to get, the way they want to get there, because that's the problem. What way do they want to use? So we do have ways, but some of them they're not necessarily using. The other thing is, one of the kids stepped up, and Jace interviewed one of the kids, Nolan, and Nolan was very excited to become a forester with Jace. Jace is the forester in town. He's one of the first 4, and he didn't want to come over here because he has a family in the village. But Nolan is one of the kids. As a matter of fact, Nolan is Marvin, who is the sugar farmer, and Alamar, who is the Fletcher. Nolan is their kid, and they were very happy that he wanted to be a part of the rock. And I'm going to sleep here for a minute so I can show you what's happening with him. Emery is working on the next level for him to at least bring him up to a level 3. Bring him up to a level 3 because this will help him collect wood better. So he can come down to the ground from here. And we were supposed to be making it so that we could do the same thing with this one that we did with the firefighter's balloon, that we can actually have a little extension that comes out from here and meets this part right here where this comes down and he can walk out to that area. But in the meantime, while he can't do that, he can actually get up here. There are places here where they can walk up in here, and this leads to them being able to get upstairs. At least I thought it did. Where'd it go? Did I make a mistake? Oh, it's gone away. Let me see what I want to do with that. Yeah, it actually has. Yes, so you're pretty sure I could trim the bottom blocks of the enchanter tower. Yes, thank you. Merci. And we will. That'll be good. This is actually perfect because these are the types of wood that this balloon is supposed to be bringing into town, and so I'm really happy about that. I think I put this here and she took it away, so she might still be taking some things away while she's working on the balloon. Right now this is a level 1 and she's working on the level 2, if I'm not mistaken. Yes indeed. So Emery's working on the level 2 of that, and Valerie is working on the level 2 of the Mystic Site. This is a part of something, and I think it's a part of this house, but this part right here that's trimmed off here, we'll probably put this back, put the dirt back up here. Snow doesn't melt in mountains even in summer. Our souls are different. If your soul is the same with mine, inevitably we find each other. Yes, that is true. That is very true, Zaf. I like that. All right, so we've seen what's been going on the mountain. Let's go down here. And before we go, I do have some sad news. So you remember we followed Pelagia, and she was getting the remains of the baker of Barber. That's his last name. And we saw her reach the remains, and she was working on it, but she didn't get to it in time. Easton is the only one buried here, and that means that she didn't get to the remains in time, which is unfortunate. So we will just have to add the baker to the list of people who we are going to bury at Samhain, at Halloween. We're going to put up memorials for them then. Ilberic is here, and Ilberic is back in Helmet again. So we were on our way into town. This tower belongs to Fujiyama. That doesn't sound right. I think I'm messing up his name. Fujimoto, I apologize, Fujimoto. Yama is, I believe, mountain. Fujimoto. So, Fujimoto, this is his tower. This is the new university that the Guardians gave us permission to put here. And Elise is working on the level 4. Right. We need the level 5 because I'm going to put in, see this that's being used? This is oak planks and cobblestone extra. I'm going to change the roofs and give them a little bit of that. And whoa, we turned around just in time to see the fireworks. Postco has made a level 3, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see if it's a 3 or a 4 of this bakery. There's the fires, and there are the ovens. Now that looks like what I remember. And let's come. It is the 3 because I want it to be a coffee shop really quickly. I'm just going to have Postco build it up to the full level 5 right away. So he is going to continue to work on this. And this is Ryan. Remember, Ryan came back to town. He was interning to be a firefighter, but when the firefighter he was in love with, Finley, whose father was the one who passed away, when she decided to come back and take over her father's bakery, Ryan, and that was one of the things that they liked to do when they were off work. They liked cooking, but Ryan didn't want to be in the same shop with her. He was thinking that it would be good business for both of them if they had a second bakery closer to the university and to the businesses on this side of town. And Finley agreed, and so Postco, can you get down from there, or are you just looking at stuff? Did I actually start him working? Let me see for a minute. So they do live together. They're chosen, and they live in her father's house, the house that he unfortunately perished in. Now, this is one of these things. We're really weird in modern society, where we have this thing where there's so much land and so much ability to do things that we can run away from the past. But for a lot of people, they can't. This house is Finley's inheritance, and she is going to live here even though her dad passed away here. And so that is one of those things. A lot of people live in homes where members of their family passed away, older members of their family passed away, and that is what is happening here. Remember, there was a bed in this corner, but they don't need it right now. They're a young couple. We'll see if they have kids when we have kids again, and we will probably do that. Let's look. I still have some things that I want to do in their place, but right now I want to see what everyone's doing. So we know what Posco is doing. They come here and walk here, and they can go right out to the road right here, and this goes into town. When the house is done, so it's just me, I have to decide what kind of path I want to have here reaching to that. There is some research to help. Thank you. Do you know that when I saw they had to empty his room? Yeah, they did. Do you know that that's true, Mr. Villager. When I saw that she didn't make it, that was the first thing that came to mind, was that we could do some research to make Pelagia faster so that she can actually get to the graves sooner. So, wait, nope. Let me do this. They're running because I'm going to change into a land person. So hold on a second. Let's come here. I haven't done this in ages, have I? I haven't. Do I still remember how? That's how long it's been. There we go. And so now I am a land person, and I do this so that I don't damage the hut block. Let's go to research. Let's go to combat. No, let's go to civilian. Civilian. And right at the bottom of civilian is Undertaker Emergency. Unlocks run ability. Teaches the Undertaker the ability to run towards graves. Luckily, we had that, and she was able to do that. She just didn't get there in time. We need, Citizen Grave takes 3 more, I think that's 3 more minutes to decay, and we need 8 blocks of netherwort. But before we can do that, we need chorus fruit. Resurrection, improve resurrection chances by 2%, which requires... Do you see what I see? Ha ha ha. That's why they're locked. We need a level 5 graveyard. Okay, so when... Ooh, what do I want to do about that? Hold on. Oh wait, what am I doing? I can't do that. I can't fly. I'm a land person. Let's do this for a minute. Oh, that's right. We never got back to it. Well, apparently, people, it's really important. So that's why sometimes you make, like the millionaire devs did, you use common furnaces. Oh, fireplaces are dangerous. Yeah, they actually are. They are. And I've had 2. This is the second death that I've had during construction. They're dangerous during construction, and the mistake that I made was putting him in the house while it was still being constructed. And you go, but everyone lives in the houses while they're being constructed because they start out as level 1 and go up. That is true, but he didn't have to move. This is sort of like a luxury house for him. He was actually living perfectly fine in an apartment, and he could have stayed there until the house was done. However, we are going to probably need Emery to work on the graveyard. The graveyard is a level 3, and we need a level 5 in order to make it possible for her to service the So here's an interesting thing. Zaf, Mr. Villager, what do you think I should do? Should I have an undertaker in town? So right now, the only graveyard we have is at the Guardian's Rock. Should I take space to have an undertaker in town? I'm not sure I really want to, even though I just asked you, should I do that? I don't like land grave sites. I prefer catacombs. And that is coffee. Yes. Juice, actually. Juice. But yeah, I think what I would rather do is have Emery Villagers don't need giant bricks or stone fireplaces. That's why you have little ovens with small pipes for the chimney. Yeah, that's true. Although there are, like in this world, there are people who like different things. And as I said, this is a baker who's been living in an apartment, and he raised his kid, I think, in one of these houses. He raised his kid, but raising his kid in one of those houses got him to thinking about having his own place. And he had this idea that he was going to build this beautiful country home right here. And that he would then have it to hand over to Finley when Finley had her own family, that Finley would have that house, and they would all live there together. So in that respect, he was kind of what is it here? There we go. He was kind of just making one of those kinds of homes, like a luxury home for himself. And so that's why he has this unit here where it has the fireplace right here, and it goes through to the oven on the other side, and like that. And this part wasn't here. This stove wasn't here, and the fireplace grill wasn't here at the time. And those are some things that help. See, with the grill there, he can't come through. But during construction, those two things are modded, and they would not have been there in order to keep him from getting hurt. So now, should I bring this chicken in? I should, shouldn't I? Look, you want to come in? Let me get a rope. Do I have one? Yes, I do. Let's get a rope for a minute, and let's come up here, and let's get this one right here. Let's get this one. Is that a second chicken, or are you laying eggs all over the place? Let's come down here. It's really interesting with this particular chicken coop because I can just walk them down into here and they just float down inside. There's the other one. Now, I don't think all of these are ours, but if they come over to our side of the mountain, hey, you know something? We're just going to keep them. We are. So they might be chickens from the druid, and that have just escaped, and we're just going to take them. So, and just do it like that. Yes, I think so. All right. Okay. So yeah, I think the Caledonian graveyard is a mix of catacombs and a regular graveyard. Let's look at the Caledonia for a sec. Let's see, switch, Caledonia, LE, Mystic, graveyard, no. Let's raise this up off of the mountain so that I can see exactly what I'm talking about. And let's come here. Oh, it definitely has catacombs. Look how deep it is. Let's see. Is this the little church? Oh, this is the most adorable little church. It is. See, it's tiny. Well, it was tiny. It was tiny. And the catacombs are wonderful in here. It definitely has a huge location for burying people, and this is actually really nice. There's a ladder to go up from here, and there are some graves, but they're not that many. It used to look like the most adorable little tiny church. Four, three. I would be limiting them so much if let's see, so this is 3, 4, and 5. See, this part doesn't change that much, although I do like the bell tower being up high. Yeah, it's not really a fence. It's not meant. It's Caledonian is I'm surprised that he didn't change it into something recently with things, but he did not. Thaler changed the fence, so he likes. It's not meant to be a fence to keep people out. It's just meant to be a fence to designate where this is. And hold on. Okay. But it's interesting, isn't it? It does look like it would fit here somewhere. It looks like it's the part of some little village like we have here. See, I don't remember it having these pieces on the side. I'd have to go back and look at it. I've built this before, and I didn't remember it being quite this ostentatious. Hold on. Uh-oh, I did it. Had too much liquid. Mr. Villager says, imagine putting it on the top of a hill. Well, it's a shame that this hill has Fuji's place here, because it would seem like this would be a perfect place for it, doesn't it? Right here. Ooh, look at this, people. This is a part of a hill here, and it's too far away. Then I might as well use Palasia if they have to come that far. What if... Remember we were talking about maybe that we were going to have to put a little road piece here because of his house being here. What if the church was here, right where that mountain peak is? I think I'm going to need some light in order to look at this. Let me just make sure. I don't see a lot of people walking around. I see a tourist. That's actually a tourist. And I see Fuji. Okay, so I think enough people are home that we can go in here and do this. So let's come. Let's go to sleep. And then I want to see, that would be a good spot with long stairs or something like that. I'm wondering about that. I'm wondering, that would be interesting. Let's see. So the composter is in the bottom of this hill, right here. But on this side, especially if they had to come around to this side, I actually like the idea that it's in town, but it's not in town. And there's Finley, and we've got rain. Wow, that was quick. Is it a thunderstorm? It might be. Nah, it's just rain. So let's try this and see what we can get it to do. I'm going to bring this here. I'm going to bring it down. This is the back. This is the front. And nope, push it back in a little bit more. Bring it down to here. And what would it look like if it was sitting right on the top of this? See this right here? This is the last of this hill right here. What if we sat it right on this hill? Right here. Let me see if I like the way this looks, first of all. Oh, wow. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Wow, that would be really, really wild sitting up there on the hill like that. I'm looking at how deep it is, and I think it's too deep. Whoa, there it is right there. I was thinking that it was too deep. So let's bring it forward as much as we can right in here, and I think I'm actually going to bring it down a little bit. That house is never going to look like that. So we don't have to worry about that house. What I would like though is to have the catacombs be more in here so that they're not building up a whole lot of stone right here. So we could have it be right here. That's it right there. We could have it be right there. There'd still be this hill that's always been here. It would be sitting here. Yikes! No. Yikes! Let's bring it back to there. Let's look in here and let's see if it's still inside here. Oh, whew. Okay, that's all right. That part is okay. And that is up. And yeah, see, he didn't used to do that with his buildings. This building is not super tall like those other ones were. This is Thaler's Caledonia. I really kind of like it like that. But the question now would be, should it sit here like this? Or should I take this piece of mountain here and have it sit right here and have this mountain go away? This piece of mountain right here. See this right here? I could sit it right where this mountain is, just right here like this. And now how high does it have to be and how far up? Yeah, see, I still have to bring it back beyond that point, no matter what, to set it here. But if I set it here, it would have all of this. Let me look and see. If I set it here, it would have all of this. Let me bring this forward to here. Let me bring it down to here. Let me look at it sitting right here. There's still this whole, I had this really interesting idea. I could imagine that if this was a religious church in America, they would have the church sitting here like this, and then up on this hill they'd have a cross sitting on that hill. What do you think of that? A little more up needs to be. I think you're right. Why don't I do this? Let's bring it up, all the way up to there. Let's bring it over, and let's bring it right over the top of this. Right here like this. So that means that this hill here is going to look like this. This part here, I can't have there. Shoot. Turn it and face it this way and bring it this way. And let me see if I can do it this way. So this part goes here. Let me look at this for a second. I'm trying to get this hill to go away. That's as far over as I can bring this. And even with bringing it over like that, look how close it is. Look how much if this is going to be a square. This is the way it wants to fit. It really is the way it wants to fit. And let me see this for a second. Let me go in here and see where this is for a minute. Push this here. Hey, it's not. Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is. All right, so one higher one higher than this would be here. And then it's not pretty anymore. Grr. I don't like it. I know. Hold on. It's not going to stop raining for 3 hours. Their time. See, it's technically not on the mountain anymore that way. And if I put it here, if I bring it here, if I put it here, if I bring it down to here, if I move it up to here, bring it down to here, then it would sit here and have this mountain behind it. Some of this would go away, and that's going to make a weird square right there. But I think I can deal with the square more than I can deal with it sticking out and making a huge block in those other places. Let me see how high up. What if we did it right here, Zaf? Look at this. So right here is the entrance. Right here, that's the entrance. So that means that from right here, we could have steps that went up along the chicken farm. We could have, yeah, I think so, a stepping way that comes up this way, and then an actual road that runs along the side here with steps that come up this way. And it would sit here, and this would still separate that area. What do you think, Zaf? Mr. Villager, what do you think of that? Okay, it's almost time for night. I'm going to get the rain to stop for a minute. Everyone's going to go home, but they're not going to get a lot of sleep tonight because I'm going to bed at 6:30 at night. So yeah. All right. See, Angel's just coming up now. So it would look like this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the way that looks, guys. Look at the way it looks in this area like that. So from the farm, it would look like that. From the school, it would be sitting there like that on the hill. Let's see what it looks like from this side of town. I think that might actually be the best. Let's go over here. Let's come this way. I just want to see what it looks like from these houses. So look at that. See, the mountain is still there on that side, but it doesn't look like it's taking over. I think this works. I think this might work here. All right, so now I just have to make sure of two things. There's the hut block right there. It's not in here. This light isn't on, so it's not bothering that. And I don't think it's in here anymore, but I'm going to check for a minute and see if we can see the bottom of it somewhere. And we can't. We can't see the bottom of it. Let's put in a second undertaker right here. Let's find the hut block. Let me get a shovel, I believe. It's almost there on the hill. Yeah, it almost is. But putting it directly on the hill makes the sides of it stick out too much and make these square blocks. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to trim those squares because the catacombs are underneath. And so it'll look real blocky, but this actually would fit into the landscape. I like having the mountain still be there a little bit, since I can't have it be the mountain. I like the mountain deciding, nope, I'm staying here. The mountain's staying. This is where the hut block is. Let's find it. There it is, right there. And I'm just going to dig it out because I have to in order to get them to work on this. So there we go. Is there anything above? There's a tree. And let's build the building. Assign a builder. And let's go down here. We're going to lose the banana tree, but we can plant it someplace else, and I think that'll be good. And here we go, build options. Postco is close. Dondanas and Postco are probably equidistant from here. Let's have Postco do it. We're going to have Postco do this, build the building. And he is, I think, still working on the he's working on this. I'm going to cancel this build for right now. Oh, good. The door hasn't been done yet, but there is a door that goes right here. Should I cancel, or should I just wait for him to be done? Whoa. Hello, Orion. I could wait for him to be done with this. Or Elise is working on the level 4 of this, or the level 5 actually of this. Dondanas is, he should be working on the level 5 of the fishery so that we could get it back. Yep, he is. Okay. So Dondanas is working on that. So all of them have projects. So this is going to take a little while. But it should work out really nicely. And then we could probably run a road. We definitely want to have some sort of walkway come down this way, so that after a service or a memorial or something, people could come to the bakery and stop here and eat or something like that. Or they could go downtown. They could come downstairs right here, and they could go into the tavern and eat. And so both of those places would be available. And if we have a walkway here, yeah, we might move the stairs back one for this to right here. Right here, and have it be right here like this, and have this be where the walkway is, and we can move these out of the way. I'm not making this any bigger. This is a level 2, and I don't like it in this spot being any bigger, so we would have stairs that come up here and go up to the entrance right there. And I like that. and you'll be right back. 30 minutes left. Yes, 30 minutes. And hold on here. Let's put that there. And so this is the place where we would put the stairs. To have a stair that turns, that would be quite interesting, wouldn't it? Yeah. So we'll just have to do it ourselves. Let's see what we can find. Let me look at something for a minute. I think we started Postco at the beginning of the stream, but I'm not sure. Let's have him cancel and re-ask for those things. So he's going to ask for those again. Let's have Dondanas re-ask for what he wanted, and then we'll have Elise re-ask for what she wanted. For a moment. Yeah. Were you asking for something? You were. Okay. I'm canceling. And we'll do that. And then Elise. And we'll do that for just a second. We'll come here. And there she is. And let's cancel and have her re-ask for those. Did you see the color of those? Let's go over to Spellog for a minute and see if he can make those things for her. And then we'll look at some road pieces for that part. Hello, Spellog. Let's go to custom, teach, and sure enough. So let's have him do that. Oh, look what's added. Look, the builder's hat. Yay. Okay, and teach that. It was probably there all along. But that is really nice that we can see that. Let's see if Jillian is going to make some glass for us. We're up here. There's Jillian coming around to meet us. Hello. And let's come here and let's look at customs and see. Sure enough, for Postco, this is framed with oak planks, and so we're going to teach her that. And then I don't think that there's anything that True needs to do. Maybe something that May needs to do, but let's come here where True is. And look, I don't think so. True stuff has been taken away there. I have these on me. Let's look at Postco is probably going to have the weirdest stuff. And let's look for a second and see if True needs to make him iron bars. He should know how to make already. But on the off chance that that got mistaken, we can look and see if he knows how to make them, and he does. And so everything is good right there for right now. We'll go out here. Concrete Maker isn't making anything special, and so that'll be good. Yes? Yes, Mr. Villager? Look at the moon coming up. Uh-oh, there's a chicken loose. Yes, hi, Cameron. I saw a fresh chicken egg, but I don't see where the chicken is. Ah, there it is. I knew there was a chicken. Get this for a second. It's very dark. I should have one of these in my hand. Where is that chicken? There it is. Let's bring it up. It should come up. Come on. Come on. Nope, it's not going to come up. Let's see if I can do it this way. Yes, you're coming in this way? Okay. Yes, okay. And then let's go this way. I think I just picked up the egg. And then let's come down here. There you are. Okay. Let's go out. I'm going to give Quentin all of these eggs back. Let's put this here. And let's come here. And let me see where they are. Yeah, I have 13. I've picked up some eggs, apparently. I don't see anything else right now that I would give him. He's got a sandwich, a pomegranate jelly sandwich. Wow. Okay. You just read Zaf's message. Ah, yes, that he had to do something right quick. Okay. So, I'm going to do this. I'm going to come in here. This is okay right here. Let's come here and let's go to sleep for a moment. Let's do a road right here. The new Athens has some really interesting pieces. I want to see if they'll work here. ATH, Ancient Athens, and let's go to infrastructure. Let's go to roads. Let's go to urban roads. Let's go to a road. Let's go to a stair. And let's see how high this is and whether we like it. We might end up, it's too wide, so we're going to end up using Colony Original, IG. Let's go to roads. Let's go to nice. Let's go to, nope, I'm not getting anything. Let's go to roads. There we go. Let's do 6 stair and see what that looks like in comparison. I don't think I can put these in yet. See what's going to happen here? It's going to be smack dab in the middle of this. It's not going to affect the tower piece, but it is going to affect the chicken coop. It is 1 into the chicken coop, and even though this is a level 5, this is the level 5 it's showing me. They will take away that part of it, and this is a level, the level 2s were the ones that we were making. Let's go to infrastructure, roads, that is, this is 4, which would come right here like this. So if we did a 4, it would be here. Yeah, I'm actually going to have to wait to put the official road in. But we can use the same road pieces that we used for this part here. A lot of subcategories. Yeah, see, this is that road. This is that kind of stair. So we'll use that same kind of stair to go up in this area. So we can do it coming right, see where that fence is? We would have it coming right to there like that, and it would fit right here, right next to this stair piece right here. We could have it fit right in this spot right here. And that will work perfectly. And it connects to this level right here. And then we could have a walkway here and then have a step up or make steps up and then see how far up this is. I think this is only going to be like 1, 2, maybe 2 or 3 up. But that would be most interesting. That will. So that is going to work. I just can't do that right just yet. So we'll wait on that to be done. So let's look at some of the things that are, so we know what's being done here, and that Postco is waiting. Dondanas might be waiting for some things, and that is what we will check out. And then on this over here, let's see what Valerie and is waiting for, and what she's waiting for. Notice it didn't really show anything. Oh, you have one of these quests. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. Okay, let's have her re-ask for those pieces right there. And we'll go up to Valerie and do the same. Yeah, we could go around and do it that way. Let's go around and do it that way. Let's go around and use this. So this is one of these kinds of stairs here. Pierce. What's the matter, Pierce? What are you trying to do? Why aren't you going downstairs? Are you thinking about the stairs? That's interesting. I'm not sure what's causing him to be there. Unless he's waiting for someone. Fuji just came back in, and Fuji, I think, did Fuji go in? I think Fuji just went in. He's guarding the stairs? That's interesting. But I think you're right. I think he is guarding the stairs. Let's look at her for a second. Let's cancel all of this for a moment and get her to re-ask for those. And there we go. She's working on the mystical site. Now, the question is the water working, or should I do chocolate? We will try water one more time. Did you see that? Did you see that just there? Oh, it's Imani. That was interesting. I have to figure out where she came from. She, nope, it's not working. There's a specific person he can't let ascend. He can't let go up the stairs. Now that would be interesting if that's what was going on, that he was trying to get someone. He was waiting specifically for someone. So we just saw Valerie come all the way up, and now she's going all the way back down to ask for the things that she needs. And notice she's taking this shortcut. And she's taking that shortcut right there to her balloon. Now, if the balloons could move the way it is intended, the way that Matlam and Miksasa intended, if they could move, then she would just move the balloon up to here and work on it from here. Wouldn't that be fun? Won't that be something? And there's a part of you and me and us who says, oh, that'll be a long time. But there's been so many things that have been added and that work really well. It would lag though, don't you think? It would cause lagging if this balloon all of a sudden went, even if it came up to here, it would be closer. But why wouldn't it just go over and come over here and come down like right here? See right here, there's nothing here. And she could just step out right here, go around here. She'd have to walk. Oh, that's an interesting thing. Let me see if I can make a walkway for her like this would be a possibility. So she would walk here and come here, and then she'd be working on it from here. That is most fascinating. That definitely is. This is the side of this hill right here, and then this is the Enchanter's Tower right here at a level 3. And the Builder's Balloon right here at a level 5. You think there's a nice staircase that you did one time that probably would work really as a way to go to the top of the rock. Yeah? Welcome back. Welcome back, Zaf. Perfect. Yeah. That would be interesting. Yeah, I kind of like better than invade another person's house. This is not a house. This is the Enchanter Tower. So when people come to the Mystic site, they're going through the Enchanter Tower. And in a way, it sort of makes it that it's a personal journey. They talk to the enchanter. Wait, I'm going to hold this. They come in. The enchanter greets them. They tell the enchanter that they want to go to the Mystic site. And the enchanter says, follow me. And so they come up here to the roof and they stand here, and the enchanter shows them the book and talks to them for a little bit. And they get to see town. They can actually see the grove from here. If they stand up here, they can see town. And then the enchanter says, are you ready? And they say yes. And they can come right up here, step up here, and they walk right up into the Mystic site. And it makes it that it's not a lot of people at any given time coming up, and it makes it much more a personal thing. You didn't know that she made tourism services. She teaches, and this particular thing that she is doing is almost like religion or something. If there wasn't religion, if there were no gods, then in a situation like this is a sacred site. This is the closest thing to being sacred. And so there is some leisure tag in it. I don't know that there is in the older ones. Although this is Littleton and it's not that old, so there might be a leisure tag in it. It would be interesting. We'll have to see if that is the case. But I don't think so. I don't think that there is. do mystical sites have leisure tags? He's saying yes. Mixasa is saying yes. So that means there is. That means there definitely is. But yeah, I like the idea of that. I like the idea that this is a Druid's rock. This is a Druid's rock. And while the Druids are not being antisocial, they're not being social either. So they've separated themselves from the town. They've crowded themselves up on this mountain. And they have, in fact, actually put their enchanter, put their spa, put the firefighters up pretty high. And so yes, mystical sites are always leisure sites. Some also have some sit tags. Yeah. I think a leisure site, doesn't it, Mixasa, mean that when it rains or when they're not working or something, they'll actually go there? They'll actually visit? I think that's what that means. Yeah. I think Mixasa was saying that it was okay to take this away. I want to wait till the level 5 is done because I'm afraid that they're just going to put it back. Won't they put this back if I take it away before the level 5, Mixasa? I'd rather wait and take it away after the level 5 is finished for that. It's raining. We're going to go into the Enchanter Tower. Now this is also really funny. So, and it's very odd, but it's not just normal visitors. The enchanters invite special people in. This is one of the reasons that there is an enchanter suite, so that people can come here and spend the night. So it's raining. What is it like if we go up to the monument in the rain, to the mystic site in the rain? Sacred rain. And we go inside and look at this. Is there any shelter? There are some little areas that you can stand in that keep you from getting wet. Yeah, you actually can. Can you imagine the smell? Oh my gosh, it would be so amazing. Wow, to be inside this ancient tree with that smell when it rains. That would be stunning. It definitely would. And then you come running down here, trying not to get too wet, and come down, and you'd stop here and go inside, and you could take one of these books and take it to bed. And this is where you put your stuff while you're here. And then you come over here. This is where you can put your book that you're reading. You can turn out the light and you can go to sleep. Yeah. The Guardian's Rock at this moment is basically the perfect example of the tower that you planned. Ooh, nice. Do you remember when The Sims no, you're not going to remember. What am I talking about? Long ago, The Sims had a tower, Sims Tower. It was the very first of their apps or their games. That would be the best thing to say. It was the very first of their games, and it was a tower, and everybody lived there. They came to work. They lived there. They worked there. They bought food and groceries there, all of that kind of thing. And nope, I want one of these. There we go. Okay, and that was Sim Tower. That was cool. Town Hall, Mystical Site, the Library, the Tavern are leisure sites, and could also have some sit tags. The Cook is not a leisure site, but has sit tags. Yeah, because the Cook is where they're going to come if they're hungry, and they do sit down if they're hungry and they're waiting for food. So they'll sit to eat. And speaking of sitting to eat, which they won't do with the bakery. I wish the bakery had that you were allowed to have the bakery to have sit places. You use placeholders after level 1 so dirt will not come back. Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you. Merci, Mixasa. That's good to know. So yeah, so some of the dirts that are put in just to make sure that you're not building on top of it yourself, because that happens. Like this piece right here, this can come away, and this can come away. I believe I can use this. I'm going to be very careful, but I think I can use this. Yes. And this will take away enough of it just to make it not look like it's sticking out arbitrarily. So we have that part. Do I want to take this away? I'm afraid to take this one away. Let me see what's here. I need a pickaxe for a second. Let me see how deep this is. I don't see anything right here. No, I don't. Okay, so let's see if I want to. I'm not sure I want to take it away straight. I think I would rather take this part away like this for a second and make it look more like that. Yeah, make it look more like it's a part of this. Let's see how far up we can go. Right here. Oh, what did I just take off? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, those are holding that in place. And I definitely don't want to take off anything more right there. I see that. And I've got that. And let's take away the pieces that look artificial here. Let's do that, and let me see what that looks like now. I like that better. It doesn't look quite as hard. And we'll probably fill this back in ultimately. I love the chimneys going up in there. I think it's cool. And we've got some places like, see this right here, that we'll be able to, why am I using my hand? I'll be able to take these and trim them off. And we might be able to put something there or take the whole thing away, depending. But these are some places, watch out for this. Don't fall over on your head. Yeah, seriously. Okay. Do I need this? I don't think so. I'm just going to leave that part there. Ooh, a cool wind is coming in. Here's another one. See this one right here? Let's take away this piece right here. Just take this part away. And there we go. I don't trust using that for this next part right here. We'll just go ahead and take that back like that. just take these pieces back in this corner just for now. All right, so the forester, we got interrupted. I think I started to show the forester and then I was looking at something that had to do with him. This is Nolan, and Nolan is growing trees. Remember we talked about Jace coming out here and wanting to use this area here to grow. Ooh, did you see that? So he is growing trees right here and cutting them down. Now what we did was we used the special tool that's in the forester specifically to pick this location so that he is not pulling trees from all over the place. What we don't want him to do is to take these trees right here. These 3 trees, the sisters right here, these are the giant jack of the greens that have been here the whole time, and we didn't want him to chop these down, so these trees are not in the area where he is working. This tree is, because that's the tree that Jace grew, and so he is chopping this tree down right now. Now remember, he's just a level 1, so it's going to take him a while to chop the tree, and that's what he's working on. See that? So that's how long it takes a level 1. There's no basement in the enchanter tower. Okay, good. And so that is what he is doing. And merci Mixasa, and that is what we've done right now. That's looking much better. I like that. This indentation here, I might do something about it later. And I'm pretty sure that I must have put a stone here underneath those dirts. So all of that looks like that for now. So there we are. So I hope you all enjoyed being here. This is pretty wild. And this one right here, there aren't any seats in here yet. I think there will eventually be some that they can sit on, and that is going to be really, really, really amazing. Okay. Zav, Afkaristo Zav, thank you for being in chat. Thank you very much. Mr. Villager, obrigado, Mr. Villager. Thank you for being in chat. Boa tarde, have a good afternoon or early evening, I hope that is. And Mixasa, bon soirée. It's Saturday night. Yeah, it is Lent, but it's Saturday night. And merci beaucoup. Thank you very much. And for all of you who watch during the stream and after the stream is just a video, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I really, really do. We're listening to Drone Hands. I'm going to change and we can listen to Vincentius Primus's music for the end. And yes, this is it. Okay, bye for now, everyone. Enjoy your games and enjoy watching all the other gamers. And ooh, the sun just set. Okay, take care. Bye for now.